Hi everybody, Heidi here, your yacht crafter. How are you doing? Just another quick one. I say that every time, don't I? I do some quick ones. I do. It's a good start. Right, I'm going to do a little layering stencil we're going to play with today. But before we do that, I'm just going to plug in the polyglaze, the fuse from Gina Care. I did a video of Gina over there. It's not out yet. I mean, it might be now, but it wasn't. And I was looking through my stuff and just thought, I ain't used it for ages. A bit guilty. So I'm just putting it to number 3. I'm going to use the delicate basket. Should be able to get one out the side. This is my favourite, I think. I just did another one, and because I'm going to do both, we're doing 2 cards, and I was going to do both of them on polyglaze sheets, but the other one was too, I'll show you, it was too busy, and I didn't think it was going to look busy. Now I'm going to use a piece of silver. This is called, oh bother, I've just chucked a ton of it on the floor. This is called Silver Sequins, and these are Gina's fancy files. I've just moved my camera down, I think it's too far down here. Can't believe I've just dropped all that. Oh well. I've had to pick it up because I need to move my table and it would have run over it all. Right. So I'm going to cut this in half. I always do mine on number 3. I think most people do actually, to be fair. There you go, it's ready. Now, I do normally put a cloth over it, but I'm just going to risk it today. And while that's going through, I'm just going to check and see if my... Oh, that... Might struggle that, it's got a few naughty creases on it. I'll just see how it goes. But I'm just going to open my window. See if my radiator's off. It's red hot in here. Oh. Well, I've had to open the window a little bit. It's absolutely melting and it's not even on. I've been looking for my black sequins. Oh, oops, these are the ones I've just used. These are Picket Fence Studios. Oh, it's Picket Fence that are going to stop selling in UK. They're only going to sell from their own site. So I won't be able to get hold of them anymore because I won't pay for import and all that lot. Or prices from abroad. Just for some sequins. I won't do it. Right, before I put this away, I'm just going to check that this is covered. Not going to lie, the one I just did I had to put it through twice because it didn't do down the side, but this looks like it has. Yeah, actually it wasn't this one, it was the other one that I did, which I will show you. Yeah, see, it skipped a bit there at the top, so I'm just going to put that back through. I mean, I don't think it's going to matter because we're going to die cut it, but I'm just going to put that back through. Just leave it to get warm, it doesn't really matter. I don't normally ever have a problem with it. It's very quiet, isn't it? Very quiet. Oh gosh, I thought it weren't coming out then. I've put it in a corner. Come on, come on, come on. Good. And I'm not putting it through again. That should definitely be it now. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. In fact, I'm just going to unplug it and I can get it away from my table then. Sorry about that, guys. I'm expecting Eden to come in any minute. She's asleep there. And I was late starting this off, so... If you haven't got the carrier sheet, you can just fold it in a piece of this, you know, and put it through. Yeah, it's stuck it now. So that'll be saved and that can be used on something else. I don't know if you... Oh, there you go. If you put that on a toner sheet, you'll get all that minus that. So I'm just going to put that in there to keep it tidy a minute while I carry on. Right, we're going to die cut it, which I've never die cut these before, so I was a bit unsure. Now, Gina has her own postage die thing, but I've never, well, I don't have one. I don't have hers. I've already got two. I think one's All and Create, so it's a different shape, obviously. And then this one. Right, I'm just going to put that through. All and Create do a 6x4, which I know a lot of you prefer. I'm just straightening it back up because I think I went a bit wonky with it. Now I'm going to put that away. Really, I should take the bits out, but... You know when I was saying Gina's the only company that gives you magnets for your stuff? No, I'm lying. This is a magnet. Waffle Flower do it as well. Forgot about them. So, just in case I do again, I've pre-cut an actual postage tag using this one from the Catherine Pooler. See, I've got these by different people as well. But I thought about doing the same thing to make a gift tag. But I'm not going to have time to do it. But you'll get the idea once you see the card being made. So we'll just go from that. Now, I've also got one of these made in Pink Frog watercolour. I also did it in Super Smooth. But I liked the whiter colour, that's why I went for that. We're not doing any kind of watercolour. I just went for colour. So we're going to get all these little bits out. Oh, this is the other one that I did. It's too busy for what we're going to do on top of it. You'd lose what we're going to do. But I'll save it for another time. I just thought, you know, if you put it on a card base, once you took all holes out, put it on a card base and just put a big sentiment on it. Big black one. I think it'd look lovely just as it is. And obviously I've done it in the silver the same. You could have done it in any different colour. Right, I'm just looking for my pokey tool. How can I not find my pokey tool? I need to get all these bits out. And I've been using it all morning. 1 second. How? I've got more pokey tools. Oh, I found it. It was in the wrong place up to where it normally is. So I'm just going to... Most of them are out anyway. I've got one of them brush ones where if I went like that, they'd just all drop out anyway. It's not an hard job. Now, you can just go like that down the line, but it just put a little mark all the way down. Ask me how I know, because I've just done it. They did all fall out like. Andy's back at work tonight. I'm absolutely dreading it, I am. I really am. It's what it is. Although we're knowing when Lolly's wanting to go to the toilet during night now. It's more the day and not being able to get my videos done and what have you. I'm just going to back that up. This is my Crafter's Companion rack. I know lots of you have bought that now as well. I wouldn't be without it, you know. It doesn't get used every day, but I wouldn't be without it. Right. We're going to use, this bit's dead quick. We're going to use, this is the only way I'm going to remember them. They're not that far out. Tranquil Lotus and hey, come on. Spring Daisies. I've already got them out of the packets. So this is your Spring Daisy. People will put this on a mat and stick it down so that this sticks round. I'm just holding it. I'm winging it. And on each one it'll say, well, I can find it, and that's number 2, number 3. It tells you what order to put them on in. So this is Spring Daisies, and this is the one we're going to do on this. It didn't matter which way we do it. And obviously it's already cut down, so I know these bits that are hanging off are not going to end up coloured, which is the idea anyway. So I'm just going to hold mine there and go with that. Now I'm using Citrus Burst. I'm using all Alter New inks today. Citrus Burst and Fresh Lemon. Just going to clean my brush. So I'm going to go with the dark one first. So the whole of this gets coloured in one colour. Now then, I don't want all that off. I want it off both sides. So that'll do. I'm just going to hold it down. I'm only going light because you are going to put a darker layer on top with the layered bit. I love layered stencils. Now once you've done this bit, you can wipe over and your foil will stand back out, but it stands out anyway by the end of it. Oh, there you go, wiped over it anyway. So that's your layer 1. Your layer 2. This is the only problem with not having it in a certain place, but I just know I've got this facing down, so I just know that that fits on there somewhere. Level it up if you don't trust yourself, you know, and put it on sticky. That looks pretty good to me. Hey, it really does. I know I did well. And if I'm off a bit, then I'm off a bit, aren't I? So I'm going to go into the Fresh Lemon and do the next layer. So mine are literally just going to be yellows. Don't have to be yellow, you can do whatever colour you want. The Lotus one I'm doing next, I don't know what colour Lotus are, but I'm doing it in pinks. I think I've used this stencil once before and I've done it in blues, if I remember rightly. Now I do want there to be a difference, so it's not very strong. Hang on. I think I could have done, I kept these out. I might have put this on as well. This is more of an orange, but if I just do in the middle, so it's just catching, then it'll look like we've done 3 colours. Oh yeah, I can see the difference. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, let's wipe it and then we're not having to mess with it after. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I'd like the first yellow to be a bit darker actually, but that's fine. So these can go away, and my drawer is literally my top drawer where I'm stood, so they're gone now. Get rid of the yellow. Right, and it comes with 2 leaves, so number 3 facing down. Where's number 4's writing? Number 4 facing down. So number 3 facing down. Now, I wasn't sure where this went, so I just guessed, and it really looked quite good. I just know it's about there, which is where the other one was. And then I've just tried to fit them in between the petals. And I thought it looked really good. So we'll go... So 2 different greens. Am I? Yeah, because I've got... Oh, I've only got 1 green out. Because I've got 2 layers. What did I use? What did I use? I used grass green. So I'm going to go in with Firefly. And obviously it'll have the darker green on it, so I'm just going to get rid of that first. Right, we like that there. Nice and light. We already know his panels cut down, so next stage after this is just mounting it. Or put a sentiment on. I actually stamped direct onto it, so I kind of liked it. I thought it looked alright. If you remember to wipe it while it's actually on, it's clean when you take it off. We need that for next card as well. I say they're very easy cards to do when you've got the layering to do it for you. Now then, this wants to sit exactly on top. You know your little bits? They want to sit on top of what you've already just done. And you'll see them just slot in. That looks pretty good to me. I'm not after perfection, but that'll do. Yeah, I wonder what we're doing then. Next colour. And we're not going in dark again. We're just keeping it quite nice, just pale. How lovely is that? Isn't it beautiful? And I didn't wipe it off while I was on it, did I? I prefer to wipe it off when it's on, so these don't seem to catch on the cloth. These cloths are quite good for not catching though. Right, that's that one done, apart from our sentiment, which we'll do now. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's do the other panel. And we can do sentiments together because they're both going in stamping platform. So for this one is the lotus. Gosh, I couldn't find it, it was straight in front of me. And we're going 1, 2, 3. 3. Again, we're just finding a place. I didn't wipe this one as good, did I? You can tell. And we're on Pink Frog. watercolour. I was just lining up round the edge. So I'm going to move to pink brush. And I'm just using two different pinks, but one's a bit darker, so I'm taking that off. And then we'll go back to using the light one. So I'm using Puffy Heart and then Purple Wine. Right. Nice and soft again. I'm using my Funky Fossil brushes. I came up to do a different video. I always get distracted and end up doing something else, you know. Always. Unless it's something like I could have prepped this, ready to film when Andy goes to bed tonight. Which is what I would normally do. This afternoon, I mean, when he goes to bed. And that's what I'd normally do. But with us having Lolly now, I can only come up when she goes to sleep. Obviously, I'll have to bring her up with me, but I need her to be asleep because I can't be running around after her. So, it's a hard one. So, we've got this first layer down. This is where it changes it all together. Pick this one up just the same. You see where they go. As soon as you lay it down, you don't really want to see any white bits. You might see an odd bit on mine. It's right. Oh, while I'm doing this, I ain't done it for ages. I thought I'd mention our Facebook group. We have a Facebook group, Heidi-The Crafter. You can show any brand, mix it all up. That's what most of us do anyway. The only thing we ask is no selling, no promoting anybody else. We have giveaways every week. We're not about the numbers. You will never ever be asked to share so you can join the giveaways, you know, share, like and all that. It's just not us. It's not how we work, it's not how we run. We do the draw on a Sunday during the live, which is done so you can see it done there and then, so it's all above board. A lot of the stuff comes from companies. They get in contact and give us giveaways and freebies and stuff, so we give it all to you. We do a banner competition. We do every week on the live, we do questions, what you guys have asked, and anybody that's asked a question, whether we answer the question or not, gets put into a drawer for a little gift from me and Andy. Andy's my husband, as you will see if you don't know us already. He does the live, he's the one that does all the jokes for you. He doesn't half start some conversations. It's quite fun to be there. What else do? We do a challenging group every week, every month, and there's a big prize. Well, not a big prize. There's a prize for that. Last month it was a stamp and die. I don't know what it is this month. I ain't got a clue if I'm honest. Nicola, who's admin in that group, there's only me and Nicola. She organises all that. She picks the winners, so it's nothing to do with me. I'd hate to think that I had to do it. I couldn't do it. So it's obvious when you put this on where these stems go. And we're only putting one colour on as well, so. Yeah, so Nicola does all the giveaway stuff. What else is there to tell you? It's just the best group. Everybody says so, but when you join and the welcome post gets put up automatically after so many join, even just from that bit there, what people will say to you about welcoming you and what have you, it's lovely to read. It really is. Makes me dead proud. And I'm the one that didn't even want a group. See, you learn, don't you? Right, we've done with inks. How easy is that? Put that out of the way. I am thirsty as hell. I've got a can of pop here, but It's not cold, and I don't want to open it because Andy goes mad. If I'll have a drink, and if it's been out like 10-20 minutes, I don't want it because it gets warm. It's horrible. Right, so we'll stamp them both. Now, what I'm not going to do is put my bling on because, why is that blue? Because the bling I want to put on I can't find, but I'll show you the ones I've done because it is going to be black anyway. I just can't find the ones I want. And I've not that long had them. So let's stamp both the doodads. Oh, I wonder if I'll get them both in at once. Oh, yes. Perfect. Right, so I'm having one from... Now I don't know what to do now because I've done one of these with thanks on. Well, I have thank you cards I want to send out, so I will. And actually, oh yeah, this is the right one. Fluttering Fall this is, so I'm going to use that thanks there because I think it's stamped absolutely beautiful. And that one's going to go straight across here. Now, I need to just pull it towards me a bit so I can get a proper... That'll do for that one. And then the other one, I've got them in the wrong things. I just need to swap them round. One's a little love and one's a little hello. This is one of the first kit things I bought from Gina. But we're going to use the hello stamp. So this is a little hello. It comes with a lead stencil, your stamp set, a big hello, a shadow hello, a die cut hello. It comes with all sorts, and it's exactly the same for the love one. Only it says love. So I'm going to use this hello. But we're going to do you call it a sub-sentiment, dear? We're going to do that once we stamp this. So I'm going to put that about there. That looks okay to me. Stamp it quick. These are newly inked. No, Nocturne. I like to stamp a sentiment on top of your project, and it's not often I do it, but I think it's a really good look, me. You know, rather than having it cut onto a piece of, stamped onto a piece of paper. Isn't that super? I love that look. Right, I'll clean them off. You're done. Ta-da. Hello there. This is what happens when you use all different ones. If I don't put them away now, they ain't ever getting put in the right place. Done. Now for this one, for the hello, we've got, it says sweet friend. And I'm just gonna turn it around so it's not upside down. And I'm going to put it there. Don't touch anything. Now I'm hoping that fits. I can't see it properly. We'll soon find out. I might put it a bit closer than I did last time. Now, I'm not going to press on hard. Oh yes, it's perfect. Excellent. Woohoo. Put that away. So that's from the A Little Hello. I might sort them out when I've finished. She says. Right, so we're going to put these on card bases, which are here. I thought I had two. Oh, I have. In fact, that tells me I haven't put one in one of them. I've got my little tool out to put the innies in, but I don't know how to put it. So good, isn't it? Let's have a look. No idea. I'll put them in after. Anyway, we're going to turn these over. I'm going to use the Pink Frog pads. I found it, look. Where have they gone? I'm just using the cloudy one. It's called Cloud. Yeah, there's Cloud and Scallop on this one. These are corner chompers. I got them for a good price on Amazon. I can't remember. If I find what price I paid out of it, I'll put them in links. In description thing. Let's turn that one up. Makes it look a little bit posher, doesn't it? That'll do. And close it up. Done. Now the problem we have here is the dots. So I'm going to keep taking that off as I do it, because we are going to have to cut some. See if we can get away with it. Yeah, that's going to need cutting. Oh, div. That one I'll need cutting. It's injection time for the doggies soon. 2 more days. And then Rosie's only got to wait 2 weeks and she can be put on a lead then. Can't wait till she can be put on a lead. Now, I did cut some up here. Let's see what we've got here. That'll go in there. That'll go there. Get everywhere, these. This, I'm going to say, you don't have a problem getting these off. These are brilliant for coming off. These are Pink Frog pads, I don't know if I said. Let's have a look. just put one there. Right, that should be enough on that one. Just do this one. I know you feel like you're using a lot of pads, but you're not really. Oh look, that would have worked with a full pad. Nearly there. Hang on, stay with me. One more. Right, we're done. Put them in my drawer. That's not clever, is it? Oh no, I've smudged it all. No, that were lucky, wasn't it? So obviously pink on pink. If it doesn't go down straight, I can always trim a bit off, which I always have to do. Yeah, nice and posh now. Like I say, I'm not going to bling, but I'll show it you with bling on anyway. Let's put this in now. There we go. Again, I'm not going to bling, I'll show it you because I want to find my other sequins. Yeah, this definitely wants some cutting off down this side. Every time, I just can't help myself. Definitely a big difference. So if I just grab this. How much am I going to take off? I'll take off that. That'll do for me. So there you go. Those are your cards. I really do think they're absolutely gorgeous. They're really pretty. And rather than, like you'll see a lot of these get used and they do a little image in each one where you're masking off, and I've done it myself, I just thought I'd do it all in one. Now this is it with bling on, but the sequins I'm looking for are the ones that don't have holes in, and they're quite flat. That's what I'm looking for to go on these, but I just think the black looks lovely on them. I do feel this one might be missing something, maybe a bit of splatter, but I'm not going to splatter. But that's it with a bit of bling on. Isn't that a lovely effect with the foil? Right, I'm going to go and look for that. Them sequins. And I'm going to jump in the shower before we take doggies out. And hopefully before Eden gets up. So thanks for joining me, guys. I love you, love you, love you. And I'll see you over at group. And if not, I'll see you back here next time. Look after yourself. Bye.